Piper, let's fight.
Even after announcing that she was leaving YouTube, you guys have decided to always be on Piper's business. Piper could be meditating in the middle of the forest, but someone, somewhere, will still somehow sneak her name into their business. And that's literally what has been happening. So, because you guys have insisted, let's talk about this. Okay, who do we have here? It's Harper. Well, Harper is just a sec, let me Google Harper, nothing I see. Oh, guys, Harper is just some girl. Okay, she's a TikToker with over 3 million followers, so she has done fairly well for herself. Harper hosts a podcast with her other friends, and it's actually a very interesting one. So maybe she decided to mention Piper's name in one of the episodes just for clout. So there's a clip that has been doing the rounds on the internet where Harper is being asked which celebrity she'd do a boxing match with, and she immediately goes, Piper.
Harper, if you got the opportunity, would you do a celebrity boxing match?
Yes.
With who?
Piper, Rockelle.
Harper
Yeah,
and Rockelle boxing would be wild.
Piper, let's fight.
She's coming for you.
Oh, that was
Really scary. Funny enough, people caught on to this story and some are already taking sides. I feel like Piper would win though. Stop, because Piper can't fight. Harper would win. Guys, people are literally tagging Piper and encouraging them to fight unprovoked just to see who could properly whoop the other.
Who do you guys think punches the hardest between y'all three?
Harper for sure.
We're gonna blindfold Cash.
Oh, yes.
And everyone's gonna punch him.
this
I'm not
is-
letting him punch me in the face.
I'm gonna distort your face.
Let's go.
One, fight.
Oh, good. That's a good little hit.
I would definitely watch this. I want to see this. Me patiently waiting for this fight, also Team Harper. And what makes this even funnier, the story managed to spread so much that Piper got wind of it. It definitely did because she later made this video. Piper responded in her video with her friend Anna Kate. The caption clearly says, when someone calls you out for a fight on social media, wait till we see you at Anna Kate. Ooh! Looks like it's going down, y'all. Harper would win 100%, but no hate, Piper. I love you. Team Harper. Let's not jump Harper now. Oh, babe. No, Harper will def hurt you. Harper is just better. Accept it. Why are people saying Harper would win? Seriously, though, how come everyone strongly believes Harper will win? She's literally way younger than Piper anyways, and what do I know about wrestling? The last time I got involved in one, I was 6, but my sibling yanked me, and you'd think I had burnt all her clothes when in real sense we were just fighting over the TV remote. Okay, but I personally think Piper would win, not Harper. Oh, finally, someone with the same thought as me. Oh my goodness, why does this now feel so interesting to watch? Also, this Harper girl is quite the character.
I was 4 years old. I was wiping and I got poop on my fingers and I thought it was Nutella. So I ate it because I.
Oh no.
Am I the only one that thinks this is funny?
So many people already like her personality and she is likely on some good stuff, but fighting Piper ain't one of them. Well, Piper can be dramatic and petty. I mean, we've all watched The Squad, but I just don't think she can physically fight anyone. Speaking of The Squad, or let's say the former Squad, so much has been happening despite the fact that they broke up so long ago, and funnily enough, everyone has a beef with Piper. Let's just start with Eliana and her dog saga, cause it's a whole mess. To make matters worse, the least liked person in Piper's life is involved. Of course, it's her mother. Well, allegedly, Tiffany kidnapped Eliana's dog Lola and has refused to release Lola back to Eliana. To make matters worse, Lola has been seen looking extremely miserable and emaciated, meaning Tiffany hasn't been taking care of the poor dog. By now, if you're a true Piper fan, you already know that whatever she's smack in the middle of drama, either Lev or Gavin must be involved as well. And so in this dog kidnapping mess, Gavin found himself between a rock and a hard place when fans kept asking him to comment about the situation during a live stream. At first, he seemed confused with the whole comment section having a field day with comments like, justice for Lola, justice for Eliana, tell Piper to return Eliana's dog. Gavin literally behaved as if he didn't know what people were talking about, and then suddenly, as if he had just remembered something, now he had something to say and literally shocked people even more. Gavin said Lola wasn't kidnapped, but instead Eliana gave it to Tiffany willingly, which beats logic, because then why can't Tiffany just return it? Also, what is it with this woman beefing with ex-squad members? For goodness sake, these are kids. Could it be that Tiffany is still mad that they not only ditched Piper, but that they are suing her? You know, with Tiffany, you can expect anything because that woman doesn't mind getting into the mud to fight with a pig. By now, you all know how much she mistreated ex-squad members and worst of all, exposed them to adult content. Anyways, loves, the whole dog thing has now gotten into a lawsuit because Eliana is still insisting that she never gave away her dog and that Tiffany kidnapped it. I will speak more to this soon. Lola is my dog on all accounts and I have never given her away to anyone. My parents and others have made repeated private attempts to issue her return. Their messages have been ignored. I don't know about y'all, but I think Piper and her mother are being shady here. Unless this is something they are not telling us about the dog, otherwise there is no way they'd be willing to go to court over this. Tiffany seems to have way too much time that she doesn't know what to do with. No wonder she's out here beefing with kids her daughter's age. Woman, please get a hobby. Learn how to sew or something. We are not done talking about Gavin, y'all. At this point, he needs to make up his mind whether he wants Piper back or not, because what is this? So Gavin posted this video with the caption, "Whatever letter pops up is your soulmate," and then the letter P popped up. Of course, that's Piper, and before you say there are so many names beginning with P, I know, and Gavin knows that as well. He was definitely talking about Piper, and if I'm wrong, then tell me why Gavin acknowledged this comment. Someone asked Piper, and he liked that comment instantly. And on top of that, here's what he wrote. Literally, first try, it's meant to be. You know, this is actually very cringe because Gavin is always out here doing BFF stuff with Lev, and with such videos, he's being sus. Lev would now be confused because he can't tell whether Gavin is truly his friend or just hovering around waiting for the perfect moment to snatch his girl. It becomes even more challenging because if y'all can remember, Gavin and Piper break up wasn't just one of those nasty cases where people fight and block each other. It was more like the love fizzled out and they decided to just be friends. Oh no, that's not correct. It was Tiffany again, neck deep in her daughter's business as usual. You'll remember when Gavin said that they broke up because Tiffany wanted to control his life? Like, she literally wanted to dictate everything, including the people he was allowed to hang out with and places he would go. Like, Tiffany made the Piper-Gavin thing a business deal, and it became so stressful for the poor kids that Gavin had to leave. Piper and Gavin also don't have neither the time nor privacy to hang out on their own. So you see, maybe they still low-key like each other, and the only thing hindering their being together is the fact that Piper is in a happy relationship with Lev. Gavin seriously needs to stop with these teasers and move on because now look, he's making Piper look bad. Piper probably won't even end up with Gavin or Lev. I feel like Piper might be cheating because all of a sudden Gavin comes back into Piper's life. Doesn't Lev understand already? Like, there's so many red flags. When does Gavin not talk about Piper? LOL. Why does that not surprise me? Piper getting back with Gavin would be such a dream come true to all the fans who are always shipping them together, #Gavin. But can y'all imagine how much of a betrayal that would be to Lev? Like, the number of times the two have sat across each other as best friends and addressed this issue. Literally not so long ago, Gavin and Lev talked about this issue during a Q&A, and someone asked Gavin if he enjoyed being friends with Lev, and he said he actually does love him. Someone else asked Lev if he was comfortable with all the pranks Gavin usually pulls on Piper, and he said he was cool with it. Gavin even told friends to be on the lookout because he'll be pranking Gavin back very soon. So yeah, Lev is pretty cool with Gavin. Maybe all these are just pranks or those silly games they like to play because it's not like Piper is innocent either. She does the same. How many times has Piper clickbaited her breakup with Lev, and in all those instances, you'll literally see Gavin immediately being there for her. Sometimes I feel bad for Gavin's girlfriend. Anyways, Piper likes the attention from these two guys, even going by one of her latest TikTok videos. Well, of course, this is an ad, but still, she enjoys doing these kinds of videos, which appears as though Lev and Gavin are fighting over her. At this point, literally everyone just walks, dreams, sleeps, and eats thinking about Piper. And all these squad members always have a thing or two to say about her, even so long after they have parted ways. And no, don't get me wrong, it's not like I'm on her side. Well, I sort of am. But I also feel sometimes people mention her for no reason at all, like the Gavin video or even that Harper girl. By the way, loves, do you also want to see a Piper versus Harper fight? And whose team are you on? It's definitely not a good idea, but funny enough, so many people are excited to watch it go down. Also, don't forget to click on the tab above for more videos on these celebrities and influencers.